What's going on, guys? It's your boy Chris here. Uh, with a kind of a different video than my usual. A lot of people have been asking me about this one, so I'm gonna knock this out real quick. Everybody who knows me knows I'm a big comic book guy. I usually go to these comic book movies, so everyone's asking me my opinion on The Flash. I haven't really gotten into it too much. Obviously, we all know this thing with Ezra Miller and all that stuff. Um, I've seen all the other movies that they've put out. Um, am I gonna go see this one? Long story short, no, I'm not. There are many reasons why I'm not. The main one is Ezra Miller themselves. Um, I'm not gonna put my money into a movie that is going to keep the dude who's done the things he's done out of accountability. Like, he shouldn't have even been in this movie. If it were up to me, I would have spent whatever it took and just digitally taken him out of the movie and recast the role with a new actor. It's not worth the loss you're going to have from people who aren't going to go see this movie and don't want to support him or them or all that or them. Um, as much as I like Michael Keaton as Batman, much as I'm happy to see him back, he's not enough for me to go see this movie. He's just not. The other factor here is you've got a movie coming out that doesn't matter. The movie doesn't matter. They're rebooting everything under James Gunn and Peter Safran. So this movie means absolutely nothing to the picture, the grand scheme of things in the DC film universe. It doesn't matter. So why am I going to waste my money to go see it? The same applies to Aquaman. Why even waste my time? I'm not going to waste my time on either one of those films. They don't matter. They're literally doing something completely different coming up. So these movies don't mean anything. It's not like an MCU film where it's attached to something bigger, even if it doesn't seem like it. These movies are literally like the last gasps of the Snyderverse and everything attached with it. They're going in a different direction. Thank God. They're doing something completely different. It's about time. And they're getting away from what he brought to the table. Long overdue. Now, I know a lot of Snyder fans are going to come in my comments and be like, how can you say that about the Snyderverse? It was great. It really wasn't. Each movie made less than the previous one. Man of Steel didn't make what they thought it was going to make. Batman versus Superman didn't make what they thought it was going to make. In fact, it didn't do well really at all. Um, Justice League bombed. Wonder Woman did okay. Aquaman did really good. Suicide Squad didn't. The Suicide Squad did. Wonder Woman 1984 didn't do so great. Aquaman The Lost Kingdom probably not going to go do well. And this Flash movie, somebody was saying like they expect it to make 500 million in its run. I don't see that happening at all. The movie just looks like a mess. From the things I've seen that have come out, from the things that they've spoiled, that's another thing. They spoiled everything and told you what's coming. Some of the stuff that they've told us about is like, but why? Like, they're cameos of certain people, and you're like, why the fuck did you do that? Why did you put this person in this movie? Why are you doing this? Including the one cameo where I'm like, why in the nobody asked for this? I'm being very nice about not just putting it out there because it's like I'm not gonna ruin it for people like do go see it. But if anything that I've seen or heard is true, some of these cameos are like, why? And the ones that you're like, okay, that's cool. It's like, yeah, but it doesn't look good. So why the fuck? Why did you do this? So, and then some cameos, you're like, you couldn't put this, you put them in, but you couldn't put these people in here? Really? One of them had actually filmed scenes and you couldn't put them in? The other two people, you didn't even talk to about doing it. Like, really? Okay. That's fucking stupid, but it's whatever. And now this guy that directed this is apparently directing the new Batman, The Brave and the Bold. And I'm worried about that now because I don't think he did a good. I don't think The Flash is going to be good, which is the third reason I'm not going. I don't think it's going to be a good movie. I'm at the stage of my life now where if I don't think something's going to be good, I'm also not going to give it the time of day. The Flash does not look like a good movie. The CGI looks bad. It just doesn't look good to me. And it's not a knock on the actors. The actors may do a great job with what they're given, but the movie itself doesn't look good. And I'm not gonna spend my money on a movie that I don't think is gonna be worth me spending 2 or 2.5 hours in a film in a theater. I did that with Batman versus Superman. I did that with Justice League. I ain't doing it again. Like, my wife literally fell asleep in the middle of Batman versus Superman. That's how fucking boring it was. In the middle. Once they finally started fighting each other, I was like, okay, now something's happening, but I don't really care. And they rushed Doomsday, and oh God, really? They're doing this? And then Justice League, like, holy shit, this is awful. You can see where they made it two different fucking movies. You can see where Snyder was doing his thing, and you see where Joss Whedon added his bullshit in, and it just didn't make a cohesive film. So it fucked up everything, and that's what happens when you put in two directors who have two different ideas on how to make a good movie. They should have just let Snyder finish it in the first place and just delayed it. But they had to get their bonuses for the movie coming out that year, so they force fed it to come out, and it fucked up the movie. And they paid as a result of it. Not to mention all the other stuff that happened after with the release of Snyder Cut people and all that bullshit. But yeah, The Flash, there will not be a review from me for this movie because, again, I'm not going. I wanted to tamper everybody's expectations right now about The Flash. Again, I'm not going to go see it. If you go see it, I hope you enjoy it. I hope people enjoy the movie if they go see it. I hope if you want it to do well that it does something. I hope it ties up all the loose ends to the DCEU and it closes the chapter on that. So James Gunn and Peter Safran can do their thing and make their own vision of this fucking dumpster fire of a series of movies, and they can do their own thing and make it theirs and kick things off right with Superman Legacy. Um, that's all I've got for this one. I don't have too much to say about it. Like I said, I think I've rambled enough about why I'm not going to go see this movie. Again, I'm one of the few people willing to say this. Um, and let me close by saying this. If Ezra Miller has gotten the help he needs, good for him. Okay? Let me go on record and say that. If he's gotten the help, or they have gotten the help they need, good for him. Or them. Good for them. That doesn't mean that you should get a pass on all the dumb shit you did, nor does it mean that I'm excusing anything he did. I still think he should be held to account for his actions. There are some very bad things he did that's being glossed over in an effort to kind of rehab his image, and I'm not down with that, and I'm not having it. But if he is in a better, they are in a better place mentally to where they're not doing the stupid shit that they were doing, then that is a good thing. Because, and I will say this, Ezra Miller is an incredibly talented actor. Period. Much like Jonathan Majors and Tana Huerta are talented actors. And that they have their own shit going on. And we don't know what's happening with that. Tana Huerta, who played Namor in Wakanda Forever, just had some allegations thrown his way about it rhymes with grape. And we all know that Jonathan Majors had the situation with his then girlfriend or lady friend, and we don't know what's going to happen with that yet. So we don't know what happened with that. I'm willing, as I said with Ezra Miller, innocent until proven guilty. Wait for everything to come out. Let them have their day in court. Stuff like that. So, I mean, that's all I can say on those things. But if it comes out that they did what they did, then they gotta go too. Period. I'm consistent with that. If one gotta go, all of them gotta go. If Ezra has to go for his behavior, then Jonathan Majors and Tana Huerta have to go for Marvel if they are found to have done what they're accused of. Point blank, period. No middle ground. No, none of that. They gotta go too. So let me be very clear on that. I don't play that game. If one's guilty and they have to go, or they've got to lose their career over some shit that they did, then the other ones have to too. Because what they did is just as bad as what Ezra Miller did. It's all the same shit to me. So that's my stance on that. And I hope I was clear. I hope I'm being clear on that. So anyway, that's the end of this one. I'm gonna end this video. Go make dinner for me and the family. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace. Hey, Cookie, hold on. Look who's here. It's Cookie. Say hi. She's camera shy. Say hi. Say hi. Look at that Cookie. Yeah. Say hi. Oh, you went ahead but the phone. That's Cookie, everybody. That's like the first time I've actually gotten her on camera. So she says hi. And also, I don't want to be petted right now, so she ran real quick. Anyway, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace.